Akufu Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana. Thank you for showing up at this occasion for our late father, Joe Lartey Jr., popularly known as Over to You, Joe Lartey. So, previously, many things were said about my father. And so what I will try to do at this time is to summarize a lot of what I heard that was true and fitting. So this will be a brief summary. I'm not going to take too much time because his biography is truly deep. Joachim Ni Awule Lartey was born on the 6th of June, 1927. He was born in Accra. His father was Emmanuel Lartey. His mother was Emma Lartey. He grew up in Accra and then spent some of his formative years as a young child in the north of Ghana, where his father, Mr. Lartey, was stationed as a civil service of the British Empire at the time. Mr. Joe Lartey, what can I say about him? This is his biography. So, he attended Accra High School, and then he joined the British Navy after hearing the speech of Winston Churchill, who was asking for assistance in the fight against Hitler and the Nazis. So he joined, and he served for about 3 years. A significant thing happened during his service. This is very important in his biography. The ship he was serving on, called the HMS Kilkenzie, was hit by a Nazi torpedo fired from a U-boat of the time. My father and his shipmates floated in the ocean, almost dying for 4 days, until they were finally picked up from the ocean. My father Joe Lartey returned to Ghana and was trained as a teacher at Wesley College. He taught together with my mother, his widow, in many, many schools around Ghana. Following that, Joe Lartey signed up or found a job at GBC and worked there as a very well-loved sports and ceremonials commentator. I imagine that if he was alive today, he might be a part of the proceedings here doing a commentary. So he did that. He was very, very well lauded. And at the time, he was serving with another very famous Ghanaian voice at the time, his boss, Festus Adai, and they would do commentaries together. The story he tells me is that they shared the commentary. They did the commentary for the game, and Festus Adai would do part of it, and then my dad would follow. And Festus Adai, handing over to my dad, would say, "Over to you, Joe Lartey." And what I hear, the story that I'm told, is that when he did that, if you were in any community or neighborhood in Ghana, you hear people go, "Hey!" Such was his eloquence and his ability to describe what he was looking at. So he became "Over to you, Joe Lartey." This is an iconic phrase that I hear you can hear it in the market, the trotro shop, the trotro station, shops in town, in the streets. I would call it a Ghanaianism. "Over to you, Joe Lartey." So in a sense, the words that he uttered are going to be with us for the rest of time. when our president was informed about his passing, he stated, with your permission, said that Joe Lartey is an icon, a Ghanaian icon. He also said that there will be none ever like him. So let me continue the story. His biography continues when, during the mid-70s, he had to leave Ghana and go into exile in Nigeria. And when he got to Nigeria, he took up sports commentaries again. He tells me a story of a man called Ishola Foloronsho, who took him in. He was his partner, and he became a commentator for the Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria. When he returned from Nigeria from exile, he dug into Ghana very deeply and embarked on a career, or a continuing career, of public speaking. And as you heard earlier, he was the co-founder of the Toastmasters International in Ghana. He continued to do those types of activities by working with organizations, schools, teaching public speaking, mentoring public speakers. Some of them are here today, and it's quite challenging to be standing here talking to you, and I know you are all great public speakers. And I'm here as the son of Joe Lartey, who's an incredible public speaker. Now, so what I would say to you is, his biography is pretty known, but I'd like to tell you a little bit about the man outside of the public eye. And I'll just say a few things if I have a little bit of time. Joe Lartey, as you heard earlier, had a great passion for knowledge and learning. He continued to explore things. The last conversation I had with him, a couple of weeks before his passed, the topics were global warming and artificial intelligence. At the age of 95, he was granted a dispensation, really, to travel to the Middle East to pick up an award given by the International Association of Sports Reporters in Doha, Qatar, at the age of 95. We miss him, we miss his voice, we miss his counsel, we miss his warmth, but we also are assured that someday we will meet again. Thank you very much for listening to me. And I'd like to say, you know what I'm going to ask you to say, if you can. Maybe at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much for listening.
So much for the opportunity. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Akufu, Madam Chief of Staff, all other protocols duly acknowledged. I am very happy to stand before you this morning to read a tribute on behalf of the state as we celebrate the life of the late Joe Lartey. On April 26, 2024, the world of sports lost one of its most cherished voices with the passing of the late Joe Lartey. As a veteran sports commentator, Lartey's impact on Ghanaian sports media and beyond was profound and enduring. His unique blend of passion, insight, and charisma defined his career and left an indelible mark on the hearts of sports enthusiasts. Joe Lartey was not mere a commentator. He was an institution in his own right. From the early days of his career, he captivated audience with his vibrant and engaging commentary, turning every football match into a thrilling experience. His talent for capturing the game's drama, the skill of the players, and the sports essence with remarkable clarity and enthusiasm was truly exceptional. Lartey had a way of making every listener feel like they were right there in the midst of the action, whether they were watching on television or listening to the radio. Beyond his technical prowess, Lartey was a symbol of integrity and dedication in sports journalism. His deep knowledge of football and other sports was complemented by his commitment to honest and insightful analysis. He was known for his fairness, his respect for the game, and his unwavering support for the athletes he covered. Lartey's contributions extended beyond the commentary booth, influencing the next generation of sports journalists and commentators with his professionalism and passion. His legacy is not only in the countless memorable broadcasts and analysis he provided, but also in the inspiration he offered to those who inspired to follow his footsteps. His voice may have been silent, but his influence will continue to resonate in the world of sports journalism. As we remember Joe Lartey, we celebrate a life dedicated to the love of sports and the art of storytelling. His presence will be solely mixed, but his contributions will forever be a part of the rich fabric of sports commentary. Joe Lartey, we offer our deepest gratitude and respect. Your legacy lives on in every moment of excitement and passion you brought to the world of sports. Rest in peace, Joe Lartey. Your voice may have been faded, but your spirit remains in every cheer, every match, and every game you brought to life. Ghanaians extend their heartfelt thanks for the countless memories you have given us and pray that the Almighty provides strength to all those affected by your passing. Rest in eternal peace, Joe Lartey, our legend. Thank you so much.